Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Tenchu, Stealth Assassins. Tenchu is a PS1 action game. You can call it a stealth action game if you like, because it's about sneaking around and trying not to get caught while taking out your enemies. It was developed by Acquire, and it was published by Sony in Japan, but then worldwide by Activision, and it was released in the year 1998. Now, this is a bit of a special Let's Play series, in part because it's blind. Well, it's blind on my part. And I also have two special guest commentators with me. One of them you may recognize, you may have heard his voice in some of my other videos. That's my buddy Topkun. And another is our first-time guest, Terrafig. Now, as I said, this was a special one. This is a blind playthrough for me, but it's a blind commentary for them. You see, we were just playing this game together, online, just sort of to have fun, and they did not know I was recording it. Now, once we finished the game, I of course brought that to their attention and got their permission to put the videos up. So everything you hear from them is coming from them totally unaware that I was recording. Now, both of them are much more familiar with the game than I am, so they're kind of guiding me through it and giving me advice. And Topkun is tremendously knowledgeable about this game and this series, so he's going to be the one really sort of giving us information on the history and the story and so forth behind this. Me, this being a blind playthrough, I struggled quite a bit at first, but I got better as we went on. And due to the sort of experimental nature of this recording process, there may be some audio problems here and there. I've tried my best to clean them up and handle them as I can. Again, we didn't really do this in the most optimal fashion because I wanted it to be a surprise for them. So their audio may not always be the best. But let's get into the game and just take a look at the training missions for Tenchu and sort of get a flavor for what the game has to offer. Alright, see you in a little bit. Okay, I think it's working.
I see a black screen.
There we go.
And then there's that blasted Activision logo.
It's nice when everything works.
And of course we're gonna see the greatest hits opening.
Yeah, you were telling me a little bit about that.
There are two different openings.
So I've got the greatest hits version and I guess what, the original version?
The greatest hits version of Stealth Assassins. Because there were versions even before Stealth Assassins in Japan. The original Tenchu one in Japan was an even, like, less finished version.
So what is it, like one of those circumstances where each version made a little bit more money, so they go back and fix it a little more and a little more?
I don't know. It's just that when they were bringing it here, they were making it a more finished game. And that's when they re-released it in Japan with the changes of the North American and European versions and called it Shinobi Gaisen. So it's...
Well, that's all new to me. I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah, it didn't... I guess...
Like, I have not played any of these games. I'm just, like, familiar with them. And of course I watched you play a couple of them.
You watched me play some stages in the third game. I'd like to do, like, a full playthrough of 2, but that would take a while because it's...
What, is it just... Is it long or is it complicated?
It's long because well, for gameplay and storyline reasons, because everyone has their own storyline and it's 3 characters. But not only that, but if I want to do a Grandmaster run, it's very strict compared to this. See, I told you, in the case of this game, you start off the stage with enough points to get Grandmaster rank. So you could theoretically get to the end of the stage without getting spotted and not killing anyone, and you could get that. You can't do that in Tenchu 2. You have to kill damn near everyone on the stage and not get spotted.
Well, I think what we'll do is we'll just do the practice mode for a little bit until I finally get it.
The enemies will be skillful and ruthless.
Lord Gohda expects much of you.
That's a mistake.
You will be skillful and ruthless. You must be prepared physically and spiritually. You must focus. You must
train hard and train well.
And train well.
Well, the first few times through this, I got novice.
Yeah.
But then I started getting ninja master.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what everyone got on their first try.
Alright, ninjas live by stealth and cunning. Never let the enemy see your face. Fade into your surroundings.
So that means, you know, hug the walls, peek around, don't just rush out there. Pay attention to that key meter over there.
Yeah, I gotta get used to that.
Yeah, so, this ain't Metal Gear. You ain't got a Soliton radar system. You have your senses.
Alright. So this guy's given me trouble before. Oh, jeez.
Oh, go back. No.
Ah, he caught me. He caught me already.
Yeah. Yeah, usually when that exclamation mark pops up, that usually means back up real quick. But also keep in mind, you're less visible when you're crouching. If you're standing, that usually you're... Yeah, alright, go for it.
Got him. We even got one of the, like, special kills.
Score-wise, it doesn't make a difference from just simply slashing him to death.
Okay.
Like, but it looks cool. But if you're in a hurry and you want to like kill multiple people before they spot you, you just want to do the simple slash thing.
Alright.
But
so we wait for this guy to get a little closer.
Alright.
Got him.
Like doing it like that's probably like more practical, no, but you want to see the cool stuff.
Rikumaru, come on. Okay.
Now again, this could be tricky because again they like to they occasionally like to do like a quick 180 turn in the middle of their pattern. I think you're good here. Go for it.
So it looks like he goes left, right. Then he No, he goes left and right again. Then he looks.
No, he'll do it randomly.
Oh, it's random? I was hoping he had a pattern.
No, you just gotta watch for it. You gotta watch for the 180, and then he'll do it. And yeah, now he's not gonna do it this time. Go for it. Well, I would have waited for him to turn. All right, go for it.
Got him.
It's not broken AI. It's
just random.
You just gotta watch out for the 180 turn. And then once they do it, like they're not gonna do it for like maybe another patrol route or two. So yeah, just pay attention, be patient. See he just did that there.
Well, I know he gets really close to the corner.
There is a trick to avoiding that, but you don't have the item to do that right now.
Got him.
But also, this is an old game, and it plays like one. Now, I have nostalgia for this, so I can play this old clunky piece of shit. But I'd imagine modern Zoomers jumping into this game, they're gonna hate it.
Well, it does take some getting used to.
They're gonna
What
hate
are
it,
you doing?
especially after playing Sekiro. Like they'll play Sekiro and they'll be like, "Oh, this is what Sekiro originated from," and then they jump into it and they're like, "Oh, this sucks." To which I say, "You suck."
Which is probably right.
And also, I told you before, this is a bad idea because you really don't know where you're gonna land.
All right, how'd we do?
Well done. You have trained well.
So, I'm still a master ninja.
Because you got spotted.
Spotted
You got
once,
spotted.
yeah.
You got spotted, so you had to rack. See, that's when you have to start racking up your kills to get a better score.
Well, let's see how Aname does.
Anime, yeah. If you're the only real difference with playing them is when it comes to combat, and but when you're focused on stealth and trying to avoid combat, then they don't really play too different.
Oh, it's okay. So it's all the same, at least in that case.
Yeah, but when it comes to fighting, they're going like their attacks are a little different, and there are going to be points in the game where you are forced to fight boss fights.
And train well.
So in this case, you might like one more than the other. Me personally, I don't really care.
Well, we'll mix and match with both of them a bit and see what happens.
Well, the thing is, I think unless you put a code to unlock all the stages, you can't really do that. You're gonna have to dedicate a playthrough to one character.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, really?
Back.
I'm trying. The controls don't like me.
Since you did that from the side, you had to press back to go back this time. That's why I recommend you just like do it while facing the wall, because the perspective is a little easier. Or you're good. You're good. Go for it. Oh, never mind, camera.
So,
This is so
how
hard to
early in the
teach.
PlayStation's life was this game?
It was 97. The original Japanese release was 97, but this version came out in 98, before Metal Gear Solid.
So they were still kind of feeling their way through 3D action games.
3D stealth, because Metal Gear Solid, this, and Thief all came out around the same year. But
Which is weird because Thief kind of nailed it.
Yeah, I think this predated both Thief and MGS. So, and of all the three, this is the one that aged the worst. But I still favor this because I'm dumb. Well,
I'm still getting used to it. And this is only my first time playing it. But, I'm gonna find... Don't run into the wall.
Remember you can roll out of that. You gotta
Alright, let's try
double
that.
tap a direction. Yeah, there you go. It's a little
nuts.
stiff. Yeah, you gotta get used to that. But yeah, when you're doing this, you hold back to guard.
Alright. I said this before, but this game needed Z targeting.
You're not getting that.
No, I'm not.
You're not getting that until the PS2 game. So yeah, you gotta deal with this. This is Tomb Raider. You're playing Tomb Raider pretty much. This is early 3D without analog. Deal with it.
Got him. Alright, so I got spotted once. So my Grandmaster score is in jeopardy.
Well, theoretically, you could try killing everyone here, but this killing both of those guys is going to be tricky. So, because what you gotta do, what I do, is wait for that archer to completely turn his back,
Mm-hmm.
do a quick slash on that guy, and quickly run to him before he turns around and spots the body. Or you. It's like I said, you gotta be patient. You gotta be
Alright.
swift, and you gotta be patient.
So he's gonna turn to face the wall at some point?
At some point, if you're lucky.
Like, that's pretty
but
close.
If you're lucky. Alright, this is a... Yeah, go for
Oh,
it. Quick.
nuts.
Oh. Yeah, you also had to mind him, because you had to...
Well, I was hoping I was gonna, like, land behind him and run up to him.
You gotta know how this game works, and you can't just prey on it.
And then that
And
guy.
he-
You
and
weren't
he
here
sees you
before.
too. Yeah, no, he was there the whole time, but
No, he wasn't.
because but remember, their vision gets better when they're on alert. See, right now you're on the blue question mark. That means their vision's shit. But when they're on alert, which is the exclamation point and the question mark together, that's when their vision gets better. So because they freaked out when they saw you and spotted you, his vision got better. So therefore, he also saw you.
You need to do much better than that.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, just a regular ninja score. That's no good. Alright, so do you think we should keep trying, or should we just get into the game?
Well, the deal is Grandmaster everything for me to play brutal.
Well, that's true.